Okay, I had just uploaded a video. It was on my the system that I use for my counseling sessions, and one of the first comments I got is, "That's great, but where's the drive and talk?" I said, "Okay, give my subscribers what they want. Here's a drive and talk." It is Saturday, May 6th, 2023, and yes, I'm still in Pahrump. And guess what? I am going to be in Pahrump for quite a bit longer. I'm going to be here in the summer when it's really, really hot, so I'll let you know what that's like. I'm getting my physical therapy done for my my hip arthritis, and I'm doing exercises twice a day for that, and things are going pretty well. I think I'll take these off. But I need to stay here to complete that physical therapy. That's going to take at least 6 more weeks. And I got more information on my Yosemite camp hosting job, Crane Flat. My campground has been moved to probably, they say, the first week of August. So it was July or August. Now it's definitely August or later. So it only looks like I'm probably, if I'm lucky, I get maybe 6 or 8 weeks at the most out of that. But it gets me into the national park system, and I'm sure if I show up and do a good job, it guarantees me another position next year at Yosemite. So I'm pretty excited about that. What am I doing today? Well, I'm doing a couple of exciting things. Well, one not so exciting, but it's exciting for me. I need a cane. I have a cane, but I got it. It's beautiful, but it's really heavy. It's made out of this like wood that you get in the desert, and I hand carved in Mexico. But I need a more utilitarian cane, one that's made. I need to be able to take the pressure off my hip while I'm doing my exercise walking. So I found one online at Walgreens. I'm going to go buy and pick it up. And but that's not the exciting part. So to me, that's exciting. Getting a cane's exciting. To you, well, to some of you, that might be exciting. I'll show it to you. I promise I'll do that. But after that, I am going to Saddle West Casino to meet some friends that we're going to do some serious gambling. Well, not serious gambling, but a little bit of gambling. Then there's a prime rib special from $19.99. We're going to have the prime rib special. And I know that that's exciting for anybody, that any of you carnivores out there, or gamblers, or both. If you're a gambling carnivore, then you're super excited. But everything is so close by and convenient here because we're already at Walgreens. We're going to go into Walgreens and find our cane. And then it's 2:41. We're supposed to meet everybody at 3. So we're going to... Sorry, I got cut off there. I'm in the parking lot at Walgreens. Going to go in and get the cane. When I get it, I'll come out, I'll show it to you, and we'll go to the casino and have some fun. Okay, so I'm back. Here's the cane. I think it's called the Hurricane. Can kind of take it apart really easily, and it folds down to a pretty small size, and then snaps together. Has a little pad so you can rest it on the ground and it'll stand upright. It was about $30. And it's funny, not funny, but a little disappointing. I had downloaded the app and made sure the cane I wanted was in stock. It's a big store and I'm limping. So I started asking a woman behind the counter about where the canes were, and she ignored me, and I had to kind of clear my throat and say, "Excuse me," and she looked up, and I said, I'm looking for a cane. There's a specific one. She said, "Well, I can tell you where the canes are." You could tell she, one, didn't want to take me to where the canes are and didn't care that I was looking for a specific one. I thought maybe she misunderstood, and I said, "Well, it's I have the app and it's in stock," and she just shook her head and walked away. and left me on my own to go find it, which is not a big deal. I'm a big boy. I can find my own cane. She sent me down the correct aisle and everything, but it's just really terrible customer service to not say, oh, which one were you looking for? Let's make sure that we have it and you find it. I mean, it's not hard. And there were hardly any people in the store at all. No one at the register. And she was not manning the register. She was just behind the counter. There was a separate person on the register. So that was a bit disappointing. But maybe she's a fantastic person and is having a bad day. And we're allowed to have bad days, aren't we? So we're going to look for Saddle West. Now, my memory tells me it's down this way, but I thought it was closer, but we'll see. We still got 8 minutes to be on time. Yeah, I think it's down here. Because it's right across from where I turn to go into my physical therapist. And Saddle West also has an RV park, and here it is on the right, Saddle West. Well, you can't see it because my big head's in the way, but it's right there, Saddle West RV park. And then the Saddle West Casino will be on the right too, so I'll leave my big face over on this end. And they said they'd be here at 3. It's 2:53, so I'm going to be a little early. I always like being a little early. Isn't it nice when you're meeting people or you have a commitment and you're a little early? Just a little bit early. Especially if you go to a place that you've never been before. I'm going to drive around the parking lot and look for a familiar, either Lori's vehicle or a familiar face. I'll go for either one. I don't see either so far, but I am 7 minutes early, aren't I? 7 glorious minutes early. I'm going to park out here, and I am going to pause the video because I got to get in there to send a text to them. Alrighty, so I have sent texts out to let everyone know I'm here and I'm in the parking lot. And give me a minute to fiddle with my cane to see. Oh, I see. So you can further break it down to the smallest size. It says, well, I can't see, but I can hear it. Go ahead and get your player's card and play a little. I'm just waiting on them. Okay, that's what I'll do, and I'll find out whether it's legal to record inside the casino. So everybody needs to say hi. Don't turn away from the camera. You're on Rob, Dottie, and Travels with Dottie's, and we are having the prime rib dinner. And when it gets served, I will take a picture of that too. Is it going? Travels with Dottie with my 3 dates. My 3 prime rib dates.
Are we prime ribs?
You are prime choice.
We are prime choice.
Young ladies. Don't you think?
How are the kitties doing in their 2-story one? Made a mess.
I gotta take you out there and show you.
As here we are, we're showing everyone's got prime rib
Oh
here.
my gosh, my plate is
I didn't get the buffet, so I got my salad first, but I will have prime rib.
My plate is too full.
And this,
Look at the prime
2
rib
of
is
these
as
you
big
got
as
for
my plate.
free, right? For
Yes.
playing here.
Yeah.
And what did yours cost you? $19.99.
Yes.
So, alrighty, I am back in the car after the prime rib dinner and all that excitement at the casino, and I will not be divulging how much money I lost, but the prime rib dinner was $20, and I got enough for at least one, maybe two more meals with my to-go. So really, in my mind, the better deal is to get the dinner prime rib here for, I think it's $17.95 versus the buffet prime rib, which is $20, because you can do a doggy bag with the dinner. You can't with the buffet for obvious reasons. So I would go, I think you get more with the doggy bag. And I noticed the piece of prime rib I got was much bigger than there it goes. So my fancy new microphone ran out of battery just then. I didn't notice. So I'm going to try to reconstruct what that bob and head there in the corner is saying. But I'm pretty sure I'm referring to being a little bit nervous, pulling out here and making a left with that state trooper in front of me that has someone pulled over. I don't want to commit any traffic violations here, so I'm being real careful about making sure I got plenty of room to pull out, and I go nice and slow. And I think I was remarking on just what a pleasant afternoon it was with these ladies, especially just sitting around the table, having a meal, laughing and joking. And it's Lisa's birthday today, so we called her and sang happy birthday. All of us sang happy birthday to her when she was on FaceTime on a phone. And the restaurant staff was kind of looking over to see who we were singing happy birthday to. It was a little funny where we were singing it to a phone, but that was a lot of fun. So I think the other thing I was saying is I'm coming up here in my turn. There is a two casinos on either side of the road that I turn into. And one of the casinos is the one that I've talked about before, that there's a really nice bowling alley in there. It's the only place in town where they actually have table games, like blackjack and things like that. Every other casino in town, it's just machines, really. But here we are about to make the turn, and that casino, Pahrump Nugget it's called, it does have a steakhouse. I was kind of excited about that. I heard good things about the steakhouse at the Pahrump Nugget, and I checked it out and looked at the menu, and oh my goodness, and here it is here on the left. That's that Pahrump Nugget on the left there. I think the cheapest steak was $40 for one serving, and the most expensive I think was $60. So I'll not be going to the steakhouse. I'm sticking with the $17.95 prime rib, which is, I think that's a pretty good deal. And we're back home here at Preferred RV Resort. And it's really nice. They have this little kiosk with the barrier that is manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to keep our little community here nice and safe. And it's very, very quickly they start recognizing you. And you can see in the corner here, I've got my little pass, but they can't really see that from the booth, but they recognize me now. And I'm on B row here. And I think the other thing I'm saying there is I just waved to a neighbor there, but it's like after 7 and Dottie's dinner time is 5. So I'm going to guess that she's not happy with her daddy right now. And I'm going to slip in here, And one of the things I have to do every time I put the truck back here is put the Starlink back on the top of the tonneau cover, because it's the only place that has signal. So anyway, I wanted to apologize for the technical difficulties with the sound, but that's the end of today's video. And I did forget to close one out the other day, and I heard about it. So this is my official closing to the video. Hope everyone has a great day. I'll see you on the next video.